Hello all, how are we? We doing good? I hope we're doing good. Welcome back to Virtually Crack the Show. I open digital packs. Today, we got a normal day. We got 2 boosters to crack. We got some drop event fights to go through. Probably go through some of the other single player fights as well, just for fun. Trubbish, Cosmo, Broxish, Rocorio, and Oyster. Alright, nothing new there. We still got time. Ooh, good chance we hit another level up today as well. That'll be fun. Not going to be able to do anything with those yet, because we're still a fair chunk away from the 240. Yeah, we're not even at a full 10 pack yet. We're close. We'll get there today, but we're waiting for the second 10 pack so we can do a 10 pull on both of them, because that sounds like fun to me. I did clear out a themed collection though? What? Must have picked up something yesterday. What did I do? Oh, I collected 3 Litten cards. Well, fair enough. Must have done that off camera yesterday. I don't think I just pulled one. If I did, then wow, you've seen how bad my short-term memory is. Alright. To start, let's go through the last 2 Alolan Ninetales event fights. What do we got? We got Metal type, 1, 2, and 3 Diamond, turn 14, and without any points. Okay. Let's see how these goes. We don't need to Evo on this one, so that's good. Means we can just kind of do what we need to do. Ooh, cool. Okay, we have the Dialga start, so we're doing great already. We've also got both Pokeballs, Rocky Helmet, and Research, so yeah, we got something going here. Oh, and we're even going second? What a wonderful day. Ooh, okay, so this is going to be a Lana Araquanid kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't really know what my plan here is. We do have Skarmory though, so that might be worthwhile. Alright, let's do some research. I'm gonna hold off on playing out the Meltan for a little bit. I'm gonna Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna Rocky Helmet both of them. I'm assuming, given that they're likely to have a Araquanid, that they're going to try and use that. And they haven't immediately EO'd. They have the Ninetales. Do I do that in 2 turns? I think I do. Okay, we have the Melmetal now. So that's good. I guess I might as well turbo and put the energy on Meltan. It's worthwhile swapping to Skarmory to get the KO. Okay, Primarina, what do you do? During a turn, heal 30 damage from each of your water Pokemon. Okay. Well, it's now no longer worth swapping to Skarmory. Interesting. During your next turn... Okay, 40, then 80, 80, 80, 80. Terrifying. Well, it is an Ice type, so it is at least weak to Steel. They have no tools, so that does nothing for me. Evo rolling. We can get the KO with Melmetal. Yeah. Worth potioning? Not really. Just get in for 50. Bump up the Melmetal. Granted, I do just have the KO with Dialga. So that's probably worth doing that. He's healing the one in the back, which is unfortunate, but yeah, they can swap to Primarina, I suppose, but I think they have a way of dealing enough damage to me. I'm gonna heal up just in case, but... yeah, I don't think they're likely to be able to actually attack me this turn. Okay. They brought out the Dupitor. So presumably they're building up the... okay, you know, probably should have seen that coming. Was on that one, makes sense. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna Adamant this turn, because I'm assuming they're going to do the Blizzard with Alolan Ninetales. Just get our 120 in. Basically, the only thing that's going to happen here is Melmetal is going to take 20 damage. Oh, right, we needed 3 points. Because the Crabominal counted for 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We got there. I kind of just forgot how things worked for a second there. But, yeah. We got there. Yeah, the 1, 2, and 3 diamonds are just not going to happen. We don't need to care about type for this one. We just need to, well, win a bunch. So let's see if this deck is still good enough. I wonder what they change between the decks. Singular Skarmory, no tool. Not ideal. I mean... yeah, we definitely want some kind of a tool. Okay. Okay. We did pull Dialga, that's also helpful. Not the most helpful, but helpful. Second Skarmory, okay. Is the chip damage worth it? I mean, kind of, but not really. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. There's maybe an argument to Adamant there, but given they have the Ninetales, yeah, they are just going in for the damage. Okay. Okay, another Pokeball, not quite what we were hoping for. Second Dialga. I mean, we definitely build it up now. Yeah. Yeah, I think we still just chip in. I mean, we're kind of hoping they don't draw Crabominable right now. Well, you know what? It made them use the Irida. That's fine. Well, you know, I can retreat for free. That's kind of nice. Yeah, let's do that. Wouldn't that have been better to save for the Dialga? Probably. But... do I heal up? Yeah, let's heal up in case of evolution into Cyrus, I guess. Let's start chipping in for big damage. Yeah. Okay, Sabrina. Well, this is the exact same situation, so that's fine. Yeah, I've got no issues with that. Okay, there's the Giant Cape. It was a bit too little too late, but... yeah, I could KO the Crabrawler this turn, but... is that... Is that good? I don't know if that's good. I can Giovanni next turn to KO the Ninetales if they decide to swap there. I'm gonna hold off on the Giant Cape until I need it. Yeah, let's just chip in for 30. Pump up Dialga. Okay, well now they probably have the Crabominable. There it is. But the good news is they die to Dialga. And we're not dead to the... Yeah. We do also have the Guzma. I probably Adamant this turn though. Yeah, that one's weak to steel, good. So get our weakness damage. Get our 2 points. Unless they go for the, well, they went... Unless they Evo the Crabrawler this turn, then we're chilling. Okay, yeah, we just win. Sweet. I'm not gonna Sabrina, because then we wouldn't win this turn. Skarmory, Giant Cape. Get rid of the other cape. Which I suppose also lets us win. Alright, I haven't played an Engie. Yeah. Now we do 100 damage. Yes, I'm rude. No, I don't care. It's a CPU. Alright. So yeah, it's kind of shown off what these decks do. I did get kind of lucky there, in that they didn't draw the Crabominable for a while, which let me set up. Alright. You know what? How much? I did clear out the intermediates. I've got Advance, and I've got Experts. I'm gonna leave them for another day, because we still have our 8 win streak going with the Grass Rush deck. So let's see. We're again gonna give it 3 fights. If we happen to get a win streak going, or somehow keep this one going, then we'll ride it out until next rank or the win streak ends. Yeah, but next rank is a lot of fights, so I kind of don't want that to happen today. Okay, going first. We only have the choice of Rowlet. 2 Lilies, Pokeball, Decidueye is a little rough. Grimer. Oh, that's a random status effect. Ooh. Little rough. Okay, we did get the Sprigatito. So that's fine. Be a great... I would very much enjoy just drawing Dartrix. Dartrix would be the one I'm hoping for, I think. Okay, they're really going for that Alolan Muck. They don't need it this turn, but maybe they're looking for a basic. Oh, okay. Big poison energy. I see. And building up the one in the back. Okay. So... Pokemon this card is attached to is your active... Well, I drew the Dartrix. It's damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. The attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. No, that's worth it. We... Evo, yeah. Evoing clears the poison, but it's going to come back very quickly. Well... No, I want to get damage on in case... if they're going to Evo one, it's going to be the one in the back. But I got to clear this one out eventually. If they somehow draw 2 of them, then I'm sad. Yep, okay, they didn't draw the first one. Decidueye. We're going to research. Masquerade or rare candy. Stuff. I might as well wait on that. We are going to get poisoned here. It is what it is. I don't have a way of healing it, but the hope is that we're just going to be able to outrace them. I suppose the other good news is now the Grafii basically just doesn't do anything. They're really just hoping for this Alolan Muck, I think. Which means, like, if we draw Sabrina, we're just chilling. Okay, we drew Leaf Cape. I reckon that's worthwhile. Yeah. Leaf Cape there. I mean... yeah, I don't need to do any of the things yet. In case of Iono, we Evo. Like, there's an argument for keeping the element of surprise there, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay, the Grammar's going to be able to deal damage to us, but unless they pull Muck, they are doomed. Okay, they've conceded. That's what happens with the Evo decks. Sometimes you just don't get the Evo. It sucks, but it's what happens. Yep, alright, well that's one. The win streak is continuing. We're somehow up to 9 wins in a row. Bonkers, that tells you. Bonkers. That one was more bad luck on the opponent's part, more than well played by me, but there were still some decision points in there. I don't know if I played them 100% correct. There's probably an argument around when you're supposed to attack into the poison barb, but given that I was going to end up poisoned anyway... Okay, we have only the Rowlet going first. That is the one we want out when we're going first. We do have 2 Pokeballs, so we're guaranteed to get Sprigatito. Oricorio, okay, a little rough. Yeah, we've drawn Rare Candy, which is interesting. I don't know if it's good. Okay, we've drawn both Sprigatitos, so that's good. Does mean that if we draw Meowscarada, I can Evo both of the Sprigatitos. I think in this situation we're just powering up the Sprigatito. I think that's what we're doing there. We're letting the Rowlet take the hit, and we're powering up the Sprigatito. Also, this is... okay, we don't have to worry about the Oricorio attacking next turn, so that's good. They do get to power up the Dratini. Well, I don't have to worry about next turn, which means I do have a turn to wait. So let's chip in for 20. If we draw Dartrix, then that's free damage, but yep, that's another turn we don't have to worry about Oricorio. They do already have Dragonite, but they are going to have to pick once they get to an Electric Energy, which is very interesting. Yeah, there's Dartrix, so that's free damage right there. Yeah. Chip in. I can't use Lily, I can't use the Rare Candy. I don't need to use the Rare Candy either, but... wow, they are getting real bad luck on this energy. And I found a single electric. Which, I mean, is good for me, but... okay, there's the heal. Kind of glad they're using it on Oricorio, but... now I just get to KO the Oricorio. So... that's kind of nice. I might as well just retreat. Yeah. Chip in for 60. get rid of the problem for Dartrix. We did get exceedingly lucky on the energy, though. Again, this is a case of I didn't get lucky, the opponent got unlucky. Oh, not even next turn either? Yikes. Okay, second rare candy. Not useful, but it's there. I have to assume that they're going to run lilies in the deck, given that they are playing the Dragonite, so that attack probably does nothing. They do want to heal up in case I get a Decidueye EX. Okay, next turn they get to attack with Dragonite. So we kind of want to draw Decidueye now. Okay. It now does not... Well, it kind of matters. Because we don't want them... Okay, there we go. Right on time. Yeah, I suppose we do still swap in the Decidueye, huh? Because 100 damage is more than 60. So... yeah. Okay, they do have the backup. Question is, do they build up the one in the back or no? Okay. It does make sense. They could get the lucky KO. They got well, not the worst luck, but they didn't get good luck there. Definitely could have gone better for them. Yeah, realistically, I should be healing up the Meowscarada. Because we want to, like, be out of range. Yeah, we want to be out of range of the 3 things being able to kill it. Like, they need to get all 4 onto Decidueye to get the win there, but... yeah, we've also got, like, a bunch of turns to wait. So... I don't know if there's really... oh, they run a single Oricorio and 2 Dratini. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough, I guess. I'm gonna put more energy on in case they have Team Rocket Grunt, I guess. Oh man, they don't even get to attack next turn either. That sucks. I mean, yeah, that does put them out of range of Pierce the Pain, but they're not getting an electric energy next turn. So I don't think they have an out. Yeah, 100 damage. Like, unless there's some... yeah, okay. Unless there was some other way they had of getting an electric energy on there, but... It's a rough one. That's a rough one. Alright, well... we've got a win streak of 10. So that's pretty good. Pretty alright with that. Again, opponents are just getting very unlucky with either their draws or their energy. I mean, luck of the draw, I guess. I'm not gonna, like, be sad about it. It's the risk you run when you play that kind of a deck. Sometimes you flip 4 tails in a row. Okay, going first. Kinda good here. We do have research. Okay, Shopper Giratina. Okay, and we have the Decidueye. I'm gonna research because we want to find the Spriggatitos. That's a Lily and a second Decidueye. Okay, well. The question is it going to be the Giratina show? Oh, wait, I know what's about to happen here. Yeah, this is going to be a problem very soon, I think. Yeah, they don't need to attack this turn, they need to attack next turn. Okay. Good news, we pulled Sprigatito. The net does 30. I'm gonna chip in for damage. Because the Banette stops us from attaching energy. Ooh, but they don't necessarily have it. That bodes well for me. Second Shuppet. No Banette, okay. Doing good. Bodes well. Alright. Let's get our Decidueye rolling. Alright. Get our Florigato out here. Get a Pokeball. Second Sprigatito. Alright, play it out. The good news about... No, this is ruder. The good news about Giratina is it does self-damage, which means we get to do the full amount of damage to it. The bad news about Giratina is it does two-shot us. And we... Well, we will have the backup. But it's going to be a rough trade. Ah, there's the Banette. Turn too late. Team Rocket Grunt. Ooh, that's rude with the Banette. Okay. No, that was a good call by them. It's basically always a good call unless you're about to KO the thing, but yeah. It does bode very well for me that they whiffed there. I am going to heal up, even though we're dead to the Giratina. Because I don't want to be dead to a Banette with a Giovanni or a red. Because, I mean, currently, the Giratina is dead to Florigato. And we don't have, like, any other card draws, so Professor's Research just always does the same thing. Either last turn or this turn. That's not going to change anything. Unless I pull Pokeball, I guess. Yep. So... I win. I win because I have a Florigato that can attack. Yeah. Right on time, Dartrix, right on time. Yeah, 2 points. Let's not make this take any longer than it needs to. That's 2 points to me. GG's. Cool. And somehow we're still undefeated. 11 wins in a row. Which I guess means we continue onwards. This may be a long video. And apparently this deck is just really good. I think I know what I'm going to be running for my 5 wins in a row event. And I feel like it's going to be this. Because it's really good. I'm a little surprised that I haven't needed Pokemon communication, like, at all. It's been fascinating. Like, it's possible that it would smooth things out, but it just might not need it. Okay, we got going first again. Ooh, okay, this is the deck that we're weak to. So that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to Leaf Cape turn 1. We might just be dead to the Infernape. Yeah, this... I don't know what the Infernape does, and whether or not we just die to it. So... Florigato. Yeah, I think I still rare candy here. Question is, which one do I put the energy on? I think... we gotta at least play into the chance that they just whiff. Is it likely to deal 150 for 2 energy? No. Is it likely to deal 130 for 2 energy? Also no. Not without a big drawback. I'm gonna end the turn. Do they have the full Evo? Do they have the single stage? They have Giant Cape, which by itself doesn't save them. Sabrina, okay. You know, that does work. Man. I mean, I played into the chance. I guess I want to research here. Lily, research. Well, fair enough. Yeah. I think I'm okay with this. The other option is Leaf Cape the Florigato, but... oh, okay, I win. Because now I just put the energy on retreat, deal 80 damage, and they have nothing. Yeah, this has the same retreat cost. Retreat cost 1, retreat cost 1. Energy. Treat to Decidui. And... yeah, deal 80 damage. I felt like using Lily or Research there would have just been too rude. So, yeah. Win streak continues. I don't really know what to say about that particular match. Yeah, we've been going up against some very unlucky opponents, I think is all I can really say about what's been happening. So... better luck to my opponents next time, I suppose. Okay. Ooh, this person really likes Pachirisu. I wonder if this is an electric deck. I really hope it is. Nope, psychic deck. Okay. We do have Rowlet into Dartrix, and we're going second. So I guess we hope to draw into... well, Rare Candy would be pretty good. Well, Rare Candy Decidui would be pretty good, but I guess we've got 4 potential draws to find what we need here. Chipping in for 20 is not really going to do anything. Yeah, we do have the Sprigatito. Giovanni, Lily, okay. So we're gonna get our chip damage. Now the really interesting thing here is going to be, if they don't Evo the Ghastly, do I just Giovanni with Dartrix? Feel like they're going to Evo the Ghastly. To what, I don't know. I feel like we're going to see something here. No, okay. Ah, there we go. Fair enough. Cool. Well, there's second Sprigatito. I guess I'll play it out. Dartrix. I don't need to... this is going to be rough if they have anything they can use to retreat. But also great if I draw a rare candy next turn. Chip in for 30. It's not likely to matter. Because if they don't put a cape on the Giratina, more healing. Yeah, they do have a Haunter. They are starting to go for damage now. Okay. Okay, that is a little rough. I'm wondering whether it's worthwhile going for Sprigatito here. Try and find something else. No, I'm gonna chip in for damage still. Because I don't think any of the Gengars attack for 2. But man, are they committed to keeping this Haunter alive. Oh, never mind, there is one that attacks for a single energy. Okay. That sucks. Alright. Yeah, that's real bad. That's lack of game knowledge on my end. Okay. So it would have been better to swap and... Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well... energy on the one in the back. Let's just get the other Decidueye. Yep, okay. So mistakes made on that end. You two, just for fun. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything I can do about this at this rate. Pokeball, great. Which finds me the Rowlet, but I still don't have any of the middle Evos. I guess I put the energy on here and try for help again. It will get me something useful. That's actually the literal final thing it could have gotten me, so that's cool, I guess. What do I have left? 5 cards. Yikes. Well, it doesn't really matter what I put out at this point, because it's going to basically die to the Giratina. I'm gonna put out the Rowlet. It was Pokeball. Alright, yeah, that's GG's, but let's play it out. At least get some chip damage in. Yeah, that's I mean, that's the Evo deck. Sometimes you just get the bad luck. And this time we just couldn't fight through it. Granted, I misplayed with not swapping away from potential Gengar, because I didn't know how the Gengar worked. All I'd thought of were the EX Gengars, but yep, there's the 130 damage, which Meowscarada would live and would be able to, in return, KO, but I didn't pull the rare candy. There were 4 cards left. One of them was Professor's Research. 2 of them were rare candy. I don't remember what the last one was, but yeah. Alright, well, the win streak's... Oh, we lose 7 points for a loss. That sucks. Win streak is now over. I guess that means I now need to build a Giratina deck. So let's have a look at that. But this deck, big fan of this deck. Okay, Giratina deck. Technically the Giratina with the Gengar, but I don't know if I actually have that Gengar. Alright, I already know what name I want for this one. I've wanted to build a Giratina deck for a while. Geraldina. Okay. Psyche boys. Psyche boys. So, we do have the Ghastly and the Haunter. Oh, it is just the OG Gengar. Okay. I've only got one of it. Not really what I want to do. Hypno's interesting. We do have two of the Mewtwo's, which is kind of nice. I don't have any Gardevoirs, which would be nice. But here we are. Mew is something. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just start with what we know we want. Which is, I do want, I think, one of the basic Giratina. We also want, let's see. That Gengar's 2 energy puts it to sleep. Alright. It's interesting. It's interesting. We do have 2 Geralds. Let's grab those Geralds. Do I want the Comfey? We don't really see special conditions all that often. It feels like a metagame call, and I don't think there's enough special conditions going around to want to do that. I am bringing in the Lunala because I feel like Lunala plus the these Giratinas and the one that can retreat for free is kind of nice. Given the retreat cost for a lot of these things, I think we are going to want some Leafs. Don't think Tapu Lele is a good call. It only does 40 damage to a fully built up Oricorio. So not quite there. Yeah. Well, actually, if I'm doing the Cosmog, I can do the full art Cosmog. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we do Cresselia EX. I don't know which Cosmog art I like more, actually. Yeah, we've already got we've got 5 basics. I can see myself putting in 1 more. I feel like 6 is a good number of basics. And having 2 of those basics able to deal damage to Oricorio seems good. Is it just a second basic Giratina? Maybe. Or maybe it's the Comfey. Just in case. You can get around the Poison Barb. I'll bring in the Comfey, but I feel like it's not super likely to occur. I think that's our basics sorted, or our Pokemon sorted. I don't think we necessarily want to have 2 Giratina EXs on the field. Like, it's probably 1 Giratina, 1 Lunala, 1 Giratina EX, and 1 Comfey is our kind of happy place. So let's have a look at items and trainers. So, I'm gonna bring in Giovanni. Actually, does this deck need Giovanni? What do we got? We got 130 for Giratina EX. What are the big problems? Other Giratinas. I think this might be a case for red, because I suppose 1 Giovanni in case we need to attack Oricorio twice with Comfey. It's not what we would ever want to do, but if it's something that we have to do, then we just kind of have to deal with that. I think we do want 2 Leafs in this deck. Giant Cape to prevent the counter Giratina or the counter Meowscarada. Specifically for Giratina. Yeah. Do we want a Rocky Helmet? Probably not. We're not really doing damage to the back line at all. So Cyrus is probably not it. Is Dawn in there? No, I don't think Dawn gets in there. I know I have reds. Yeah, there we go. 2 reds I feel like is right. We can maybe get away with 1 red, actually. Yeah, we only need to KO 1 EX. So, well, it's not quite right. But, given that we have the Comfey, we don't need the Center Lady. We will go 2 Rare Candy, 2 Pokeball once we find them. Okay. Is 2 Leafs too many? Would we clear out a Comfey and get 2 Professor's Research instead? Yeah, I think we clear out a Comfey and get 2 Research. Okay. So 2 Pokeball, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Research. It's possible that we can clear out a Cosmo M, given that we have 2 Rare Candies. It's the only Evo line. Yeah, I'm gonna clear out a Cosmo M and go for Comfey. Yeah, it's like, do I go for Comfey or do I go for... Is it a communication, actually? Could be a communication. Because we do have the stall tactics against Oricorio with Cosmo M. It does mean that we're kind of not doing anything with anything else. If Giratina ever goes away, we are in trouble. Which I suppose is an argument. Yeah, we don't have a backup way of dealing with Oricorio if basic Giratina dies, so I think we do want the second Giratina. Alright. Psychic. There are those. I'm gonna grab the second basic Giratina. Okay. And that is the deck. So 1 Cosmog, 2 Cosmog, 2 basic Giratina, 2 EX Giratina, 2 Lunala EX, 2 Pokeball, 2 Rare Candy, 1 Giant Cape, 2 Research, 2 Leaf, 1 Red, 1 Giovanni. Yeah. Actually, we don't really need the Giovanni anymore, do we, if we're not bringing the Comfey? Yeah, what would the point be? Now we get 100 damage from Lunala, we get 130 from Giratina. I suppose 140 takes out the Meowscarada. Yeah. 140 takes out... no, those decks have a lot of ways of keeping Meowscarada or upping the max HP. Like, they've got the Leaf Capes, which I feel like they would generally... Seeing what I'm playing, they would want to put that on the Meowscarada. Yeah. Alright. No, I think this is fine. Let's just change up some accessories here. Yeah, we'll grab the Mew. Grab the Mew coin as well, and the Mew playmat. And the deck box. Psychic. Cool. Let's change out the highlight cards as well. Cosmog, Gerald, and Lunala. Yeah. Okay. So we basically don't have a bad starting Pokemon. Because Cosmog, we can teleport out to something else. Giratina is a big HP tank and can basically retreat for free, which is great with the Lunala. Because when we retreat for free, we can then move that energy onto whatever we need to attack with that turn, which is kind of nice. Obviously, Giratina EX, if we start with basic Giratina out front, is just extremely free, because we can put the energy on the basic, then build up the other one in the back. If we happen to get Lunala by that point, then like turn 3 we can start Giratina wiping things. Also, Lunala is here, who is mostly here for the ability, and I don't know how good that is, but yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. But that's gonna be the next one. Read as not today. So, out of curiosity, how long is left in the season? The 26th. Okay, we've still got 9 days in the season. So, we got about a week. I don't think I'm likely to get to rank 2. What's the rewards for rank? Ultra rank 2? Ultra rank 2 gets us 5 extra. Like, if we could get to top 10,000 would be nice, but we're already on, like, pretty steadily on 75 hourglasses. And that's pretty good. It's like 6 entire boosters. But that is enough fights for me for today. Oh yeah, we got a level at some point during all of that. Not bad. Which means this number is 144. Good stuff. Alright. We opened a Solgaleo pack earlier. Let's open a Lunala pack now. Let's see if we can get something cool. I think I'm missing more cards. More of the, like, basic cards. Less now. More of the basic cards in the Lunala one than in the Solgaleo one. I've gotten pretty lucky on the higher rarity stuff in Lunala. Alolan Grammar. Stuffle. I'm sorry, was that 3 energy for 60 damage on a basic? That can evolve? It's kind of fun. There's the Banette, which, honestly, like, there's an argument to be made for playing the Banette. Because it means that if they've only got 1 Pokemon out front, they're not getting any stronger. Which I think also stops, like, the Stoke ability from that one Charizard, which is terrifying. Shiinotic. Fair. Alolan Executor, alright. Yeah, we got a rare out of it. One we already had, but it's a rare. That's cool. Not gonna say no. We did get something new. So it's a good day. A good day. We are progressing the collection, and we're getting pretty close to 4,000 cards, which I'm kind of okay with. Yeah, did we have the full art Alolan Muck? Yeah, we have the full art Alolan Muck, so I can use this now that I have the Alolan Grammar. One of those 5 special conditions is chosen at random. Any special conditions already affecting that Pokemon will not be chosen. So, if it's already got something, it gives it one of the other 4, or it just fails to apply. These are the things I don't know. Oh, I didn't put any lilies in the deck. I don't know whether that's going to be needed or not. Yeah, there's no healing in that deck, which is interesting. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. Alright, well, bonus pick. Let's see what we get in here. Bottom left, I think, is today's lucky square. Well, it's a shop ticket, so that's like 50 Shine Dust. Cool. Alright, anything we care about in here? We got Hawkula, Hawlucha, which is not something I'd really go for. Beware I would at least go for, because it's a 3 diamond card. Alright, Tapu Fini, that's the go so far, because we need it for collections. No, Tapu Fini takes priority. Okay, it's looking pretty solidly Tapu Fini. So let's give it a shot. It'd be very nice to get this, because I think at that point I just need... Oh, which ones do I have? I've got Lele and I've got Bulu, so I think all I would need is Tapu Koko at that point. Which would be pretty cool. Bottom left. Ah, damn. Alright, well... One of the less exciting things we could have gotten there, but... Yeah. You gotta try. You gotta try. But yeah, that is gonna do it for me for... Oh, wait, no. We've still got some of them event packs to crack. How could I have been so foolish as to forget? That's the news, not the mail. Yoink the mail. And we have 5 of these to claim. So obviously the one that we're aiming for is the Alolan Ninetales, because that's the fancy art. But we don't have any of them yet, so we're gonna get presumably at least 2 things that are new here. Hopefully we get the Alolan Ninetales fast, because that's likely to be the harder one of the 5 to find. And I do at least like trying to get the full set of things. Alright. Well, I now have 2 Alolan Grimers. So now I can properly use that Alolan Muck. So that's cool. Alright. Wonder why that... I'm always fascinated by how they decide which things get in the promo packs. Like, obviously they put the fancy one in there. But like, how do they decide on Alolan Grimer? Specifically Alolan Grimer that's different to the one that's in the main set. Like, mechanically unique Alolan Grimer. How'd they pick that? How'd they do that thing? Okay, another Crabrawler. You know what? That's the full playset. That's cool. Apparently that was part of a collection. I don't know how. What about that was part of a collection? Unless that was from the Alolan Grimer. Alright. You know what? Alolan Exeggutor. We get the rare pretty quick, which is nice. There's still 1 common in the pack, and I don't know what it is. But something to look forward to tomorrow, probably, I guess. Check our missions. Got some stuff in the theme collection. Beach scene for that Alolan Grimer. Very nice. And Assembly of Alolan Forms 2. Ah, yes, because we pulled the Alolan Muck. Nice. Alright. 10 more tickets there. Oh yeah, we still haven't pulled Gumshoes somehow. Presumably it's only in the Solgaleo packs. This one's got the Rockruff and Lycanroc from the night side that I haven't pulled yet. Alolan Dancers, we still need Sensu or Oricorio. We got Pom Pom. I don't remember what the... I don't remember what this one is. The... I don't think it's even Flamenco either, but... Yeah. Anyway. The one we're missing is the Ghost one. So... Cool. Go in Volcano Park. We need 2 more Alolan Marowaks, because it was his trial. Alright, fair enough. In the cave, we still need 2 Gumshoes. And Illimer, who I still haven't pulled somehow. Fair enough. Lana and Waterside, we need a Wishy-Washy EX. Electric Discharge, Vikavolt, Togedemaru I don't have. I'm always impressed that I'm missing basics this far in. Illimer I still need. Guardian Deities, yeah, I need Tapu Fini and Tapu Koko. Cool. Totem Pokemon, Wishy-Washy Gumshoes, Vikavolt Kommo-o. Somehow. And Totem Forms, we need the Raichu. Okay. The Alolan Forms, sorry. Alright, well we still got a few EXs to collect, including Solgaleo, who I'm surprised isn't technically part of a collection. Like, we got the Lunala, which completed the either-or collection, but yeah. That is going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this just about 1 hour long video. Let's see if I can cut it off right before the end. If you guys enjoyed this, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!